Hey, what's up everyone? PersNikity here, and let's do this. This is the end of Uncharted 4 on crushing difficulty. This is chapter 22. Now there is going to be an epilogue, which will be another video, but this is really the end of the game. This is the final boss fight. This is, everything's been leading up to this point. Keep in mind the video is pretty long, but it does end with an over 10-minute cutscene. But this is chapter 22. A Thief's End, and like I said, the video is going to be like 24 minutes long, but the gameplay is actually going to end at 12 minutes or 13 minutes in, because obviously the game is just going to go out with a huge cutscene, because it is essentially the end of the game. Like, there is, like I said, going to be an epilogue, but this chapter here is really kind of the end of the story, the end of this story. So go ahead and make your way towards Avery's ship. Now, all this chapter is the final boss fight against Rafe. It's a sword fight, so that's something we've never really done in an Uncharted game before. It's a little different. It's going to take some getting used to. In terms of strategy, I really can't recommend any strategies. It's just something you're going to have to play through, and you'll get used to it as you go. I mean, trust me, I died a number of times while recording this. The good news is, I'll talk about this more later, but the fight is going to be separated into like 4 different stages, and you will get a checkpoint in between each stage. So you don't have to worry about doing the whole thing in one go. And like I said, I'll talk more about the fight as we're actually in the fight. But there you go. I mean, look at that. There's Henry Avery's treasure. That's what Sam has been fighting for so long. That's what Drake turned his back on. But now he's here. And go ahead and open this door. You'll trigger the cutscene that sets up the boss fight, and then we'll get to it.
Sam? Sam?
Hey, Nate.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he's right there.
Sam?
Relax, he's alive. Oh, this idiot nearly got us all killed.
I'm getting him out of here.
No, you're not.
Rafe, you can have the treasure, all right? Just let me save my brother.
After everything he's done? How noble of you. But no.
We stay here any longer and we're all dead. Is that what you want?
That's not what I said. What do you think, Nadine? Good to see you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
Hand it over.
You really think you can trust him? Huh?
Not your concern.
Now, why are you trying to instigate? Nate? Nadine and I are partners. I don't screw over my partners. Get over there. You and your brother, though. Right from the start, you took advantage of my generosity. You tried to cut me out, and it's high time you learn. What are you doing?
Now you give me your gun.
Nadine?
I won't ask you again.
You are being profoundly stupid right now.
Look over there.
Nadine, stop screwing around. Jesus!
I said look!
Okay, it's a couple of skeletons. So what?
I don't know as much about history as you boys, but I've got a pretty good idea who those two are.
Well, enlighten us.
It's Avery and two. They killed each other.
Good for them. What's the point?
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
So what, you're just leaving us here to die?
Oh, I'm just leaving. Whether you die or not, I don't really care.
Nadine, wait.
So long, Rafe.
Nadine! Nadine! You open this goddamn door right now!
Rafe, she's gone! Come on, give me a hand, we'll all get out of here.
No, that won't work.
Come on, help me with Sam and I'll help you open the door.
No, I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins, knowing that you and your worthless brother are still sucking air.
Hey, just calm down. You can practice your fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
Alright guys, here we go. This is the Rafe boss fight. Now, in the first part of the fight, we're not going to have a sword. We have to just dodge his attacks. So you see right here, triangle to dodge left attacks, circle to dodge right attacks. And you're just going to have to pay attention to his movements. So that's a right attack right there. And like I said, this is something you're gonna get used to it. You might die a few times, but you'll learn to read his movements. So that's a left attack, right attack. Now on crushing mode, you can sometimes get hit once. It's really inconsistent. Sometimes one hit will kill you. Sometimes you can take a hit. It really kind of depends on what type of move Rafe does. If he does his heavy attack, then you're gonna get killed. If he does a light attack, you can survive. But this first part here, you can't really do anything offensive-wise. You're just going to have to dodge his attacks. So triangle, circle, triangle, circle. Now here you go. This is going to be the end of the first stage. So like I said, this fight is going to be, you're going to have to button mash here. But this fight is separated into a couple different stages. And the good news is every stage you'll get a checkpoint. So right now, you do get a checkpoint here. So if you die, you don't have to worry about starting from the very beginning. And so here you see we're going to enter stage 2 now. Drake's going to finally have a sword. So now things change a little. Now we not only have to dodge Rafe's attacks, but we also have to try to inflict some damage on him as well. So you're going to see how I do that. Basically, sometimes he'll get stunned and you'll be able to kind of start wailing on him. But I'm going to be a bit more defensive. So you see the video cut right there because that's where you'll get the checkpoint. So circle, triangle, circle. And then you see how he gets stunned, so I can start hitting him a little bit. Now, keep in mind, the moves are going to change. They're not the same every time, so you can't just say, oh, I need to do circle, triangle, circle, circle. Like, they are going to change every time, so you are going to have to get used to reading his movements. But for the first stage or two here, things are really not that complicated. It only gets tough when he introduces his spin move. So in the beginning here, you really shouldn't have much of a problem. But what's going to happen is, like in the third stage, he's going to introduce this spin attack. And that one's a little hard to read because it looks like it's going left, but then it goes right, or vice versa. So you see right there, that was his first spin move. And you see right here, he actually did hit me, but I didn't die. And so now, as long as I can continue to block his attacks, I'll be okay. I'm not going to have to worry about dying. But you can really only take one hit. If you take that hit, you're going to have to wait until your health regenerates before you can take another hit. You cannot take more than one hit. But there you see, you just got to keep blocking him, and every chance you get, you'll be able to start wailing on him once he's stunned. Now right here, he's going to, once again, you're going to have to do some button mashing. And this will be, so right here, this is the end of the second stage. So now we have the third stage. So once again, you saw the video cut there. And this is going to be the final part. Now, obviously, this is going to be the hardest part because it gets harder as you go. But like I said, guys, I hate to say this, but in terms of strategy, there's not a whole lot to it here. It's just something you got to practice. Now, I did read online that in the options menu, there's like game modifiers, and you can change it to slow motion. And then, so obviously, if this is in slow motion, you really shouldn't have a problem at all. But I wasn't going to do that in my walkthrough. But if you're just trying to get the trophy, then by all means, you can go ahead and do that. But yeah, so in terms of strategy, it just takes a little practice. I'd be lying to you if I said I did this first try. This took me quite a few tries. I died a lot. I just had to really kind of get the hang of his moves and learn how to anticipate them and learn how to react to them. So like I said, it's going to take some practice. You might get a little frustrated. I would just say that if you spend about half an hour and you still can't do it, just put the controller down, walk away for a bit, refresh yourself, and then I bet when you come back, you'll be able to do it right away. That's often the case when you try to do things like this. But so here you go. This is pretty much the end of the fight. He's going to pin you down here, and you're going to have to do one last little block scheme and one last little dodge scheme, and then that will bring about the end.
Who, by the way, can't fence for shit. So long, Nathan Drake.
So here you go. Sam's going to pass you the sword. Go ahead and use it to block, and then that'll be the end of the fight.
You don't know what to give up. That's don't hand it to me.
I've had everything handed to me on a goddamn silver platter. I earned this. All of it.
You want the treasure, Rafe? It's all yours. Holy shit. Hey, come on, let's get you out of here. It's too heavy. Let's try again. It's no use. Try again. It's no use. Come on. Nathan. Damn it. Listen to me. Listen to me. All I ever wanted to do was find this treasure with you. We did it. We did it, brother, okay? It's all right. There's gotta be another way. Nathan, you gotta go. There's gotta be some. Gotta go. There's something. There is no other way. Come on, Nathan. I gotta know you made it out all right. No. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up. That's it. That's it. What the hell you doing? You're stressful. God damn it. Let's get your head down. Do it now. Come on. All right. You are one crazy son of a bitch. I just want to know it. Come on.
Alright guys, that'll pretty much do it for Uncharted 4. At this point, you've pretty much beaten the game. You just gotta get through the epilogue, which is a lot of fun anyway. And you can kiss the trophy yours. That didn't make any sense what I just said, but anyway, go ahead and just swim towards the light and you will be done with Chapter 22. I'll thank you guys right now for watching. Like and subscribe if you get the chance. I really hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. Uncharted 4 is not my favorite Uncharted game, but it's still a fantastic game. And it's something I highly advise everyone to play, especially if you are already a fan of the franchise. But go ahead and just keep swimming, and then the video is going to end with a very long cutscene. It's like 12 minutes long, but it wraps up everything in a nice little bow, and then we will tackle the epilogue in the next video.
Nate! Nate! Hey! Come on, I got you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Hey, Sully, I got him.
Where are you?
We're right here.
Got everything?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, feel free to sell anything I left behind.
Sure I can't give you a lift home.
After the last few days, I think I'd like a plane with drink service and reclining seats. Plus, she and I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, you do. And no more late-night phone calls about one last time.
Promise. Thanks, Sully.
Take care, kid. Don't be a stranger.
Next time you're in town, beers are on me.
I'll hold you to that.
And then the bunny escapes anyway, and it leaves little bunny surprises all over the headmaster's bed.
Hey, what are you telling her?
Just about your little magic phase.
Oh, I hate you.
What was your stage name?
Go on, tell her.
Nate the Great. It's not funny. It makes sense.
In his defense, you were pretty good.
Hey, look, Sam, it has been an experience getting to meet you.
But the handshake?
Well,
Bring it in for the real thing, sister. You take care of this numbskull, all right?
yeah, I will.
I'll join you in a sec.
Yeah.
I like her. God help her, she sure seems to love you.
I know, right? Listen, the offer still stands.
I appreciate it, but I'm good.
I know, but if you feel like you're imposing, you're not. We
It's
talked
not
about
that,
it.
It's not about that. It's a little bit of that, okay?
Yeah.
But I just kind of thought that after we found Avery's treasure, I'd be satisfied. Instead, I've kind of left with this strange feeling of
Emptiness.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, as thrilling as the next adventure might be, in the end, you're always left with that same feeling. And sometimes you just gotta choose what you're going to keep and what you're gonna let go.
Well, I guess I'm just not there yet. And besides, you know, you got a few ancient cities on me. I can't let that slide. So.
Yeah, I left a couple out there.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Sam, you've come far.
We sure have, little brother. Come here.
Listen, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right?
Get out of here, vamos.
Good light?
So, Victor, what's next for you?
Well, before I got dragged into this, I was working on a business deal of sorts.
Of sorts. Dangerous?
With these people, yeah. It's up there.
Well, I just so happen to know a certain someone recently out of prison who might be perfect for this kind of work.
Ooh, I don't know. Is he trustworthy?
More or less.
How's his Portuguese?
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
That'll do. Come on.
You got any more of those cigars?
Don't push your luck.
Hey, good morning.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Ah. All right, I'll bite. What's going on? Land a big contract or something?
Oh, even better. I'm on the verge of selling Jameson Marine.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
Oh, not yet, but I'm confident it'll go through. They drove a hard bargain, but in the end, I think we came to a mutually beneficial agreement.
That's great. Are you gonna stay on?
No. I think I'd like to just relax, hang with the family, go fishing every chance I get.
Good for you. So who's the sap who's gonna buy this place?
Oh, you are.
What? No, come on, seriously.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Wait, Jameson. Hey, wait up, man.
Hey. Morning, guys.
What are you doing here?
Just thought I'd take, one final look.
Already gave your husband the keys.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is this for real?
Nate, all you need to know is that you'd be making a very wise investment. Do the right thing here. Call me when you're through.
You got it. Hi.
Hi. You're buying Jameson Marine?
We are buying Jameson Marine.
Oh. Okay. How? Why?
Well, heard this rumor about a salvage job off the coast of Malaysia, and I thought it'd be right up our alley.
No. Honey, look. We barely got out of Libertalia alive.
Yeah.
Hey, taking an illegal job? You know what that leads to.
Who said it was illegal? Look. This came in this morning.
Is this legit?
Yeah. Some of my old contacts out there, they worked their magic with the Malaysian permit office. It was great. I didn't even have to bribe anyone.
Well, that's good because I don't know how we could possibly even afford to do this.
Here. Hold out your hand.
What?
Hold out your hand. Come on.
Holy crap. Where did you get this?
It was in my jacket pocket. Along with a bunch more.
A bunch? Sam.
He's a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Of course, most of them are gonna have to go into our venture here, along with all the new camera gear.
Camera gear?
Yeah. You know, I figured as we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire, you know, a small crew. We could film the whole thing and resurrect my old show.
What happened to just living a normal life?
I think in our attempt to lead a normal life, we may have oversteered. Look, when I was on that island, I missed the adventure. I missed us. And so now we have a chance to do what we love. But from here on out, we are going to operate on a strictly legal basis, all right? And I will be doing all of the shooting with my really expensive camera.
Wow. You've really thought all this through, haven't you?
More or less. But listen, just say the word and I will call the whole thing off.
What? Oh, no. I don't want to be that guy who ruins Jameson's early retirement like that. That'd be cruel.
Right.
It's not gonna be easy, you know.
Nothing worthwhile is. So, what do you say, Nathan Drake?
Sure, why not?
Hmm.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork.
Well, I can't do it. I'm gonna have my hands full with the camera.
Well, I'm gonna have my hands full with all the diving.
Okay, fine. We'll take turns.
Yeah. Or I could play for it.
Seriously?
No, listen, I have been practicing. I'm getting good.
No.
My hand-eye is way better than it used to be.
Really? I cannot do that to you again.
Are you afraid to play me?
I am so not afraid
On a
to
scale
play
of
you.
1 to 10, how scared are you to play me?
Like a 3.
Yeah, well, jack that up to like 11, all right? Because I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's... Okay. Fine. You're on.